Great. So, good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure. Great. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love the response. Good evening. I'm Dr. JP Sanchez. I serve as your Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion, as well as an Associate Professor for Emergency Medicine here at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School. I'm excited to welcome you to the 8th event of Black History Month here at New Jersey Medical School. This event being titled Black Academic Excellence at New Jersey Medical School and University Hospital. Let me start off by thanking our leadership, Dean Johnson, Executive Vice Dean Soto Green, Chief Operating Officer Walter Douglas, for their support of not only this month, but all 6 federal heritage months that we will be honoring this academic year. Special thanks to the incredible leadership of Dr. Campbell and Dr. Roche. And so if we could give them a huge round of applause. As our diversity committee representatives, they stepped up to plan the activities for Black History Month, and they had the most activities of any of the months to date. I also want to acknowledge all of the collaborating organizations, including all of our diversity committee members, the clinical and basic science departments at NJMS, the Student National Medical Association, as well as members of the National Medical Association, and the Office of Graduate Medical Education. As many of you know, Black History Month is also known as African American History Month, and is not only recognized in the United States but by also a variety of countries around the world. It's an opportunity to remember and acknowledge important people and events in the history of the African diaspora. It was first acknowledged in 1976 by President Ford, and I'm just going to read the quote that he mentioned when introducing Black History Month. He mentioned that it's an opportunity to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history. So today, we not only honor the past, but also the present and plan for the future. So let me start off by saying that NJMS, with your support, has had great success ensuring diversity and inclusion here. I want to acknowledge some of the main offices at the medical school and some of the activities that they've undertaken, including the Office for Education with the launch of the Social Justice and Health Equity course, which gives great mention of unique health issues and health disparities for African Americans. Our Office for Student Affairs and our Office of Admissions ensures that we have African American and Black representation, not only in terms of interviewers for the admissions committee, but also within Student Affairs. We have individuals who serve in the Careers in Medicine program and in other mentorship roles through Student Affairs. And of course, our Office for Diversity and Community Engagement has pipeline and pathway programs starting from the 7th grade all the way up to faculty development. And that has been largely due to the leadership of Dr. Maria Soto Green. So just to highlight some of those programs, because as many of you have close ties to the community, we want you to mention these programs. We want you, in speaking to 7th, 8th graders, college students, to encourage them to apply to the Summer Health Professions Education Program, which focuses on college-level students, or the Northeast Regional Alliance, the NERA program, with our leader in the back, Dr. Humberto Baquerizo, who can provide additional information. That program is also for college students. And then the SMART and SYSP program, which ranges from 7th grade all the way to 12th grade. And I think one of the best approaches taken here by NJMS is grooming your own or growing your own. So many of our current medical students and faculty members were actually individuals who were in these pipeline programs. Beyond what we offer to our pre-meds or our pre-health students, as you know, we have tailored programming for our African American and Hispanic men entitled the Men of Distinction program. And here I just want to acknowledge some of the leaders, Dr. Anak Obeng and Dr. Rashid Sanolu, who are fellows for the Men of Distinction program. And that's really to ensure that our African American and Latino male medical students and residents have their personal and professional development needs addressed so they can reach optimal success. And as we know, we've seen some of the lowest matriculation rates in the past 40 years of African American men within medical schools. So this program is especially important. Additionally, with the support of our departments and the chairpersons of each of our departments, we've rolled out a set of portfolios for recruitment purposes. And the portfolios highlight our diverse faculty and what brought them to the institution and why they're happy to serve the community of Newark. And here we're just highlighting 3 of our distinguished faculty: Dr. Palmer of anesthesiology, Dr. Brooks of PM&R, and Dr. Fitzhugh of pathology. And because of our combined efforts, NJMS can be proud to say that it's in the 75th percentile for underrepresented minority graduates and at the 80th percentile amongst all medical schools for minority faculty. And this was reported by the 2018 AAMC Mission Management Tool. So another effort that I've sort of already touched upon is sort of what we've taken on in recognizing each of the Heritage Months here today as a part of Black History Month with our 2 incredible leaders, Dr. Roche and Dr. Campbell, both faculty within OBGYN. But one of the unique things about our activities for the Heritage Months has really been focusing on how we drive excellence. Excellence in each of the pillars of the mission of medical schools. And so when we talk about clinical excellence, with the support of Dr. Moore, Dr. Bonney, and Dr. Corbin, we had interactive session on trauma-informed care for minority men. And this was really spearheaded by Julia Carta and Darius White, 2 of our medical students here. For educational excellence, Dr. Campbell and Dr. Roche had a session on nutrition and the African American community. And as I mentioned, there was 8 activities, and one of the activities was going to the Grammy Museum. And so we did a little bit of karaoke, and we and we recognized Whitney Houston, who is a native of Newark. But as we talk about excellence, one of the things that often comes up is the imposter syndrome. But I want to debunk that a little bit, because I think what we're here to say is that when I look across this room or when I walk throughout NJMS, there really are no imposters, right? You had to have competitive GPAs, competitive MCAT scores to be medical students here. You had to have competitive scores on your STEP exams. You had to pass your board exams to be board certified. And all of you carry an ID saying you're a part of the NJMS and UH family. So when we talk about excellence, I just want to make sure that we realize that it's really because of everyone in this room that NJMS is able to achieve its mission of excellence in all the areas. One of the quotes I just want to share quickly that I think I probably cite once a week and really keeps my attention on what we're called to do, academic excellence, is a quote by Nelson Mandela. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. And I think why this quote is especially meaningful for me, but also in speaking to students, is that to achieve academic excellence, we can't forget the role of publishing, not only publishing for promotion, but publishing to ensure that we optimize the voice of our communities, whether it's the Black community, the Hispanic community, the gay community, or the Newark community. Dr. Sorter Green, in a discussion of what Black History Month means to her in the institution, asked me to give special acknowledgement to Dr. Carol Levy, who is the past chair of medicine here between 1975 and 1991. Amongst his many accomplishments, he started the first liver clinic for alcoholics at Jersey Medical Center, which was established in 1948. He also had many senior leadership positions, including president of the American Association for the study of liver diseases in 1967, as well as the president of the International Association for the Study of Liver in 1970. And I could go on and on and on. But beyond us serving as medical students, residents, and faculty, our hope that our medical students, residents, and our junior faculty aspire to become future deans and future chairs of all the departments. Of special note, similar to our own Dr. Eloy, Dr. Levy has published 6 textbooks and has over 500 articles. And I think in a brief moment, Dr. Eloy is also going to share his many accomplishments in publishing as well.